Guys, we need to practice our songs. Fuck that, I'm into the show. We need to practice for our show. Guys, stop fighting. Our show will be fine. Whatever, I'm just gonna smoke some weed then. Hey everybody, it's your bro Luke Feast, back at you with another video. Today, I'm gonna animate Green Day. I'm gonna get on to the writing, the drawing, the inking, the coloring, and the keyframing, and the voicing. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy this video. Now, I'm gonna get on to some script writing. So I'm just gonna write it on paper because why not? I'm gonna start with scene 1. And I think they're gonna be in a living room. I'm just gonna do bullet points so we can understand what happens when. Billy, Mike, and Trey on the couch. Maybe Billy Joe Armstrong says, Billy can say, guys, we need to practice our songs. And maybe Trey can say, Trey Cool, not Trey Fisher. Trey Cool can say, fuck that, I'm into this show. Billy can say, we need to practice for our show. Mike Dirnt can say, guys, stop fighting, our show will be fine. Maybe Billy can just say, I'm just gonna smoke some pot then. I don't know, something like that. Now, I'm gonna get on to the voice acting. I'm just gonna say the lines I wrote down. Guys, we need to practice our songs. Guys, we need to practice our songs. Fuck that, I'm into the show. We need to practice for our show. Guys, stop fighting. Our show will be fine. Guys, stop fighting. Our show will be fine. Whatever, I'm just gonna smoke some weed then. Now, I'm gonna get on to the drawing. This is an animation table I made. I put these like tape things to keep the paper in place, and then I can just draw layers over it. I'm gonna use the circle tool. This circle tool can make a perfect circle. So I'm gonna take this. I love Green Day, I grew up on that band. There we go, perfect circle. I'm looking at a picture of him right over there so I can get the idea. I might draw a circle right here. Actually, I might draw like a peanut thing right here. And now I'm gonna draw his jaw, which can go woo. And now the other side of his jaw. And now I'm gonna erase this part of the circle. What I do from here is I find that little circle part, the center, and I draw an eye right here, but I don't want to make his eye maybe like right there. That should be okay. I feel like his eyes are a little closer together. Here. I'm not going to draw his mouth, pupils, or eyebrows because I'm going to draw that in a different layer. I'm going to go like, I'm going to draw some nostrils right here. I hope this turns out okay. And then I'm going to add his neck. He has kind of a big neck. I'm going to erase this outer part. And now I'm gonna draw his hair. Maybe I'll start with like his long black hair. I drew him good before. This might actually work, hopefully. This actually might be okay. He has long hair like that. I want to be able to add his eyebrows, but his hair will be over that. This actually might look okay. And then his hair it's really bushy, so it's kind of complicated. That looks okay. I think that's a good start actually. And I have this light shining underneath the glass table, so if we turn it on, it'll make me look dimmer, but you can see through the table and you can see through the paper and you can kind of trace over it. So I'm gonna give him some eyebrows. I'm gonna give him like these kind of eyebrows. Now I'm gonna add his head turning. Add his pupil moving to the side a little bit. I'm impressed. I was worried this wouldn't turn out as well. And then I'm gonna add this bottom part of his neck. So So we're just tracing over and having his head turn a little bit. And then this can be more forward. And there. So we're just kind of angling it a little more forward. And then this part of the neck can be more like, whoa. Maybe this hair can be more angled like that. Now we have his head turning. I think I'm gonna draw the drummer. I'm gonna use the circle thing again. Where is the circle thing again? It's right here. He has a pretty big jaw. A circle right here. It's a pretty round jaw. This is the drummer, by the way. I feel like his jaw's a little more like, whoa. No, not that much. Maybe more like that. I can erase this part right here. Yeah, that should be good. And now I'm gonna erase this inner circle. I'm gonna draw eyes here. Yeah, he has very thin eyebrows though. Alright, so I'm gonna draw his nose. It's pretty long. Maybe like right there. I'm gonna start with his hair. So his hair is gonna be all like, but he like bushes it up like that. Erase this inner part right here. This is very tricky. I did it last time and it looked good. Maybe his ears. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. He has his nose, his mouth goes really close to his nose. Maybe we can add like a line right here. Maybe his hair can go more around like that. Oh yeah, I need his neck. Forgot about that. I'll probably add to it. So I'm gonna add his neck right here. Erase these parts right here. Now I'm gonna add eyebrows. He has very skinny eyebrows. Oh shoot. That should be good. Now, I'm gonna get on to the inking. I'm just gonna ink the drawings we made and put them onto this scanner that I got and put them onto my computer. Let's go! I'm gonna speed roll this. Now, I'm gonna get on to the coloring. I wanted to give Billy Joe the dark brown hair, really dark brown. I exported the files as PNGs. And then I wanted to make Trey Cool, the drummer, have brown hair with the same skin tone. I also wanted to give him a red tie with a dark torso and the eyebrows. And then I took some arm movements and exported those. Now, I'm gonna get on to the keyframing on Adobe Animate. I'm just gonna go to New File. I'm gonna make it 1920 by 180. And then you can choose the frame rate right there too. We'll make it 30 frames per second. I'm gonna add some folders for the different characters. So blank, and these are just different folders for different objects for the animation. I think I'm just gonna draw the background. I'm gonna make it simple. I'm gonna go like that, and maybe there's a couch. I'm just gonna draw a couch that the characters will sit on. I guess that'll be okay. Maybe this could be a little bigger right here. Now we can color it. I'm just gonna color it. So I'm gonna add that. Maybe that could be brown. A gray couch. That kind of wall. That'll work. Now we can drag all the files into the software. We got audio, Billy Joe Armstrong, Mike Durant, and Trey Cool. Can you close my door? I'm gonna drag in some mouth movements. These are different mouth movements I have, and I can just drag them into here. I need to add a layer, so I'm gonna add a layer for the character. Maybe he's sitting right here, and we'll add his torso. And we can add his head. I guess that's pretty good. Trey Cool, he's gonna be sitting on the couch. And now I'm gonna add a layer for his pupils. Maybe he's looking down at the TV or whatever. I guess that looks pretty good. That's Trey Cool. We're gonna add Mike Durant sitting down too. And his head, and that's the bassist. I already drew him, but I didn't go into the tutorial of it. And then we can use this asset warp tool. And then we can click the elbow, the wrist, and the shoulder. And then maybe we can go click the objects and go to properties and add some shading. You can angle it differently. But yeah, it's just kind of like something I like. You don't have to put it in your animations, but I added some shading just to make it look a little more like 3D, I guess. I don't know. So they're gonna be sitting there. Maybe we can add some blinking. And he blinks a little more maybe. Fully blinks right here. And then he can open his eyes again. So yeah, now we got this. And I'm just gonna use it as like a supporting shot. So if you want to export it, you have to get a separate software called Media Encoder. I'm just gonna export it right here. Oh, that's my upcoming episode. And I'm just gonna call it S1 for scene 1 and export. And then it'll open Media Encoder. Blah. Here we go, and it goes, and it renders, and hey, look, it crashed. And it goes, there we go. So yeah, and then it says it has been successfully created. And then we can add a scene. What I do is I just go insert scene. I'm gonna drag in the audio layer right here. I'm just gonna copy these. Bleh. Now I'm gonna add the singer Billy Joe. So we can just add him right here. I got his legs, and that's his torso. Make it be a little bigger. Yeah, I want it to match their heads. Now I'm gonna add maybe another layer for his pupils. Right there, maybe a little less on the strength. And his mouth. Now I'm gonna animate him. Maybe his head turns a little bit and stuff. I'm gonna drag this audio layer closer so I can see what I'm working with. Maybe his head turns right here a little bit. And now we can have his pupils move with his head. Maybe his eyebrows lift up right here. And maybe he blinks. So I'm gonna add blinking. And then he opens his eyes. Now it looks like this.
Guys, we need to practice our songs.
But now I'm gonna add some mouth movements. So I'm gonna go to these mouth movements I made and just zoom into the face. And I can delete this mouth and add the G vowel. And then the vowel, A vowel. And maybe his mouth angles down a little bit. Anyways, I think I'm gonna stop that there. Stay tuned for more tunes, films, and music, and have a great day. Whatever. Thank you for watching that video. We have animation tutorials, media tutorials, tunes, films, and music, so stay tuned and have a great day.
These tunes.